Hello everyone, Consistent Scheduled Chris here with more Kingdom Hearts news and information, and today we've got a bit of a big one in regards of a new world and a new trailer announcement coming soon. Now, those of you that do not want the game to be spoiled for you, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to click away. Okay, it's been 3 seconds, so let's get right into the meat and butter of this freaking leak. So right here, we're here on Reddit, thanks to legendary Superfeel. We're going to click right here into the spoiler. You ready? Let's go. Be in mind though, take this with a bit of a grain of salt because this is a rumor. It is not a full spoiler, but it is a big rumor. Last time we got a rumor was Monsters Inc. and that turned out to be true. But unknown sources, you know, we can't really decide whether this is a real thing or just a rumor. So, grain of salt, right there. A recent contact from one of my own friends that has some outsourced work from Square Enix. They work for a company in Japan, has given me a few details about the next trailer set to be released around early April. Now around maybe April 1st to April 15th at the latest. That's early April. With some file names to prove it. Due to confidentiality, each document now has a special code to verify where the document is from thanks to previous leaks. I will sum it up right here for what they have told me as well as what the document details. Okay, here's the first thing. JB. One of the only two classic films being represented in worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3 is Jungle Book. Files detail assets such as ruins, throne, village, rock, multiple tree, as well as wetland, Tarzan tree files, and vines within them. So they could have mixed some of the assets from the Tarzan world from their Birth by Sleep world and upgraded the Birth by Sleep assets to create this new Jungle Book world. Alright, we continue. We actually have another world. P.O. More than likely, Winnie the Pooh. Files include ones previously mentioned as new ones. Tree, Kangaroo House, Tree House, Garden, Vegetables, Balloon, and Eeyore House. Now, these two things, I'm going to go into Jungle Book first. Jungle Book, it says it's one of the two classic films being represented in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, I don't know if they're going to actually go back to the original Jungle Book or the one based off the live action movie. That's gonna be a bit tricky now since, you know, they're the same thing. But I think they'll stay true more to the classic version since they wanted to give it a more Disney feel. Now, the Winnie the Pooh, I can understand that's probably gonna be the actual 100 Acre Wood, not the new Christopher Robin movie that they've been doing, unless Disney's like somehow sharing asset ideas with them and storyboard ideas with them and just, you know, creating a level about that with Sora in the real world. After saying that, I really doubt that, so I'm gonna bet my money on just 100 Acre Wood. Jungle Book will be revealed around early April, introducing more ways to use athletic flow in the trees as well as against bosses. They have been trying to perfect the animation and battle against Ka, the snake, where you can grind on his body during his battle. Now, I can expect that as a boss battle, maybe a mini boss battle, kind of like since this is a jungle world, how they would do it against Sabor in Tarzan's world, where, you know, Ka would show up a couple times and you would fight him on that. I don't imagine him being that big that you can ride him, considering how big Sora is. Probably just squash him. But then again, this is a Jungle Book world, so I mean, I don't know. Baloo is 100% your party member, though Mowgli wasn't answered. Bagheera, Louie, and Shere Khan and Shanti are in the world too. Others were not specified. Now, there's a little bit of a hint there. Baloo is 100% your party member, and Mowgli wasn't answered yet. I doubt Mowgli will be a character unless he can do some awesome special moves. But that raises a bit of a question there. If an animal party member is with Sora, does that mean Sora is going to turn into an animal? Maybe a monkey? Maybe one of the jazz monkeys? Who knows? I don't know if he'll be human considering Mowgli is already a human in that world. But we have yet to see. I mean, it's not actually the first time Sora has gone against, like, animals. He did, like I said, I brought up Sabor. Sora was in human form when they fought Sabor, so maybe, just maybe. It is a mid-game world where not just Pete and Maleficent are looking for a black box, but also a female organization member. They believe it to be in the ruins of Louis' palace. Now, a female organization member. Now, the only two organization members I remember are Larxene and Xion, but seeing how Xion is one of the people that are trying to be brought back for Kingdom Hearts 3, I think it's more likely to be Larxene. Maybe not with the Xehanort organization, but maybe Marluxia's organization. So maybe it's something like that. Maybe they're going back to the original plan of at Castle Oblivion when they're trying to overthrow the organization. But yet we have yet to see. We'll have to wait for that new trailer. The story is set during the film with minor tweaks. It starts with Baloo and Bagheera being attacked by Heartless and stating Mowgli has been taken by Louie. Oh, so it's right before when Mowgli gets brought in for that awesome jazz number. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, here we have confirmation. They don't transform in this world. Though Bagheera questions why another man cub is in the jungle. See, that's cool. That is cool. The Keyblade is shaped like the tree Baloo scratches on his back on in the film. The keychain will be a wolf. That's cool. Minigames will be in this world too, including the one described as Theater Rhythm. And the trailer shows more of Monsters Inc. and Hercules. Why could this be real? Because the file assets are the same as the one from the massive leak. That leak was 99.99% real. We confirmed it by the IP and the fact the art contractor worked in Square in Final Fantasy 15. The Tarzan tree was R.A. Rapunzel already. Hold on, he added a little bit more. What is this? Frozen screenshots from the movie? Also, I believe this leak could be real. A lot of the files are from Maya, which is a 3D modeling software. I can't download any JPEGs as well. The source is about 10,000 files. They range in all different dates. I personally believe this source is legit. A major mistake on Square's part. I think someone is getting fired. LOL. Let's see what this is. Alright, so right here we have a few bit of assets here. We've got Area D reference movie from Frozen. Frozen. Huh. So I'm a bit of a guessing man, but I'm pretty sure this movie's Frozen that they're going to. Which is a no-brainer, because Frozen was Disney's biggest hit in a long time. Now, our biggest hopes that it doesn't turn into an Atlantica world, where it's just basically musicals. Now, I'm gonna get into that later in a different video, but please, Nomura, do not make this a musical number. I will freaking flip if it is a musical number. Oh my gosh. So, I went into some of the assets and showed what it says in here. Shows Snow Village for Frozen and an action tree, which likely could be used for flow motion? Believe these very large files are areas for the worlds. I'm just gonna go with you there. Pearl's world seems to have maps made for it. The files seem to go all the way back to July 21st. Just look at the directory. Toy Story models seem to show reference to actual image IRL model forth. Some of the Tangled and Frozen screenshots show actual time spots in the movies to view. Thanks for the catch. Oh, take to this guy, Angry Neox. So a lot of new information for Kingdom Hearts 3 here. I'm going to post the link down in the description below for you all to check out, so you guys can actually see the screenshots of the assets for yourselves. But this looks so far is sounding so effing beautiful. You know, being able to have Baloo as your party member, Frozen being as a world, like I said, I don't mind as long as it's not a musical. I will handle that. I will, you know, play through it with a somewhat smiling face, because I did enjoy the movie a little bit. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of these leaks, with what you think could be announced next for Kingdom Hearts 3. Be sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.